Never remove this object from the table. It guarantees wealth in the home. Have you ever thought about how the objects on your table affect your life? It's not just a place to eat or set things down. It holds an energy that influences the entire home. The way you arrange it can either invite prosperity or unknowingly block it. In today's video, I'll reveal one powerful object that should never be removed from your table if you want to attract wealth and harmony. Plus, I'll share the hidden reasons why certain items may be keeping abundance away. Once you understand this, you'll never see your table the same way again. Welcome to the journey of wisdom. Let's dive in. Number 1. Fruit: apples, grapes, bananas, and oranges. A simple bowl of fruit, apples, grapes, bananas, and oranges, may seem like just a decorative touch on a table, but in many traditions, it holds a deeper significance. Across cultures, fruits symbolize prosperity, health, and protection, making them more than just a source of nourishment. In Buddhist teachings, the act of offering fruit is a gesture of generosity, a way of inviting abundance and good karma into one's life. Keeping a bowl of fresh fruit on your table is not just about aesthetics. It is believed to attract positive energy, shield against negativity, and create an atmosphere that welcomes financial growth and well-being. This idea aligns with the Buddhist principle of interdependence. Our surroundings shape our mindset, and our mindset shapes our reality. As the Buddha once said, "With our thoughts, we make the world." If we fill our homes with symbols of abundance and gratitude, we cultivate a mindset that naturally attracts success and harmony. In modern life, where stress and financial worries are constant, small rituals like this can serve as reminders to stay open to opportunities and maintain a positive outlook. The fruit bowl becomes more than a household object. It becomes a silent affirmation of prosperity, a daily nudge to appreciate what we have and remain open to receiving more. Apples symbolize wisdom and longevity. Grapes represent wealth and fertility. Bananas signify unity and family bonds, while oranges are associated with good fortune and joy. This ancient wisdom finds its relevance even today. When we place meaningful objects in our space with intention, we create an energy that supports our aspirations. Just as a farmer sows seeds and nurtures them to ensure a bountiful harvest, we too must create an environment that nourishes our dreams. Keeping a fruit bowl on the table may seem like a small act, but it is a reminder that prosperity begins with a welcoming heart and a generous spirit. So, the next time you see a bowl of fruit, recognize it as more than a simple household item. See it as a symbol of life's abundance, an invitation for wealth, health, and protection to flow into your home. Number 2. Bread. Have you ever wondered why something as simple as bread holds deep significance in cultures around the world? Bread isn't just food. It's a powerful symbol of abundance, nourishment, and prosperity. For centuries, different traditions have viewed bread as more than a staple in daily life. It's a representation of wealth, stability, and the blessings of a home filled with enough to share. In Buddhist and Feng Shui traditions, keeping bread on your table is believed to invite prosperity and continuous abundance into your life. When you place bread on your table, it's like sending a silent message to the universe. I welcome abundance, I am open to receiving, and I trust that my home will always have enough. But what if removing it meant disrupting that flow of prosperity? Think about the story of an old man in a small village who never let his table be without bread. He wasn't rich in the traditional sense, But his home was always full of warmth, laughter, and guests who never left hungry. He believed that as long as bread remained on his table, he would never lack anything in life. People noticed that even in difficult times, he always had enough to share. Was it just luck, or was there something deeper at play? In Buddhism, the law of cause and effect teaches us that generosity and gratitude attract more blessings. When we appreciate what we have, we create an energy of abundance that keeps coming back to us. When you keep bread on your table, not just as food but as a symbol of prosperity, you align yourself with this energy. But what happens when we remove this object, forgetting its deeper meaning? Could it be that by neglecting this small act, we unknowingly close ourselves off to the very abundance we seek? Across cultures, bread has always been a sacred offering. In some traditions, breaking bread together signifies unity and the sharing of blessings. In feng shui, bread represents continuous nourishment, ensuring that wealth and good fortune always find their way into your home. Just as a farmer plants seeds with trust that they will grow, placing bread on your table can be seen as a seed of intention, manifesting financial stability and well-being. But the real question is, do you truly believe in the energy you invite into your space? If you treat bread simply as food, it remains just that. But if you see it as a symbol of security and gratitude, its presence takes on a much greater meaning. Many people chase wealth, thinking it only comes from hard work or luck, but abundance is also about mindset. If your heart is closed, even the greatest fortune can slip through your fingers. When you respect the small things, like keeping bread on your table, you nurture a habit of gratitude, and gratitude is the foundation of lasting prosperity. Instead of worrying about what you don't have, focus on what is already within your reach. Bread is a reminder that even the simplest things hold great power. So ask yourself, are you welcoming abundance into your home, or are you unknowingly pushing it away? At its core, the lesson here isn't just about bread, it's about how we perceive and cultivate abundance. The small rituals we maintain shape our energy and, in turn, our reality. Whether you follow tradition or not, the real takeaway is this: a home filled with gratitude will always be a home of wealth. Keep something on your table that reminds you of this truth, and you may find that prosperity has a way of staying exactly where it's welcome. Number 3. Flowers. Have you ever wondered how something as simple as a flower on your table could shape the energy of your home, influencing your wealth, relationships, and inner peace? In Buddhism, it is said, "With our thoughts, we make the world, and the objects we surround ourselves with hold power over those thoughts." The presence of fresh flowers, carefully chosen, can act as an unseen force that attracts abundance, love, and harmony. But there's a crucial secret. It's not just about placing any flowers on the table, it's about knowing which ones to keep, how to care for them, and when to remove them so that their energy works in your favor. Let's dive deeper into this fascinating practice that has been followed for centuries in different cultures, all with one goal: to invite positive energy and prosperity into your home. Let's start with yellow flowers, the ultimate symbol of financial success, business growth, and good fortune. In many spiritual traditions, the color yellow is linked to the energy of wealth and ambition. Just like the golden rays of the sun that bring life to everything, yellow flowers radiate an energy that attracts money, opportunities, and financial stability. If you are looking to grow your business, increase your income, or simply ensure a steady flow of prosperity, placing fresh yellow flowers on your table is a powerful step in the right direction. However, there's one essential rule: they must always be fresh, alive, and vibrant. Wilted or dying flowers do the opposite. They drain energy, bringing stagnation and even financial setbacks. Think of it like this. When a flower starts to fade, its energy is shifting, and rather than attracting abundance, it begins to absorb and hold on to low vibrations. That's why it's crucial to remove any wilting flowers immediately, thanking them for their beauty and letting them go before they become a source of energetic blockages. The presence of fresh yellow flowers is like having a constant reminder of your financial goals, subtly aligning your mind and environment with prosperity. But what if your focus isn't money? What if your heart is searching for love, deeper relationships, and emotional connection? This is where red flowers come in. In many cultures, red is the color of passion, commitment, and the life force itself. Whether you are looking to strengthen your romantic relationship, attract a new partner, or deepen bonds with family and friends, red flowers can create the energetic shift needed to open your heart. Placing red flowers on your table acts as a silent invitation for love to flourish in your life. But the magic of red flowers doesn't stop at relationships with others. They are also a powerful reminder of self-love. How often do we forget to nurture ourselves, to appreciate our own worth? Gifting yourself red flowers can be a profound act of self-care, a way to acknowledge that you deserve love, not just from others, but from yourself. When you see them on your table, let them remind you to speak kindly to yourself, to take time for what brings you joy, and to embrace the love that already exists within you. Yet, life isn't always smooth. Sometimes our homes feel heavy, tension lingers in the air, arguments happen more frequently, and negativity seems to creep into every corner. If you've ever walked into a room and felt an unexplainable heaviness, you know exactly what I mean. This is where white flowers come in, acting as a natural purifier for the energy in your space. In Buddhist philosophy, purity and peace are deeply connected to the color white. White flowers have an incredible ability to absorb negativity, cleanse emotional burdens, and restore harmony. I once knew someone who struggled with constant conflict at home and a toxic work environment. At my suggestion, she placed fresh white flowers on her table. That very night, they dried up completely, almost as if they had absorbed all the negative energy surrounding her. Instead of being discouraged, I told her this was a sign that they had done their job. As she continued the practice, she noticed that her home became more peaceful, conversations grew softer, and the tension at work began to ease. The flowers began to last longer, just as her inner and outer world became lighter. This simple yet powerful practice can bring a sense of tranquility, especially during times of stress, emotional exhaustion, or uncertainty. So, ask yourself, what kind of energy do you want to invite into your home? Do you seek financial abundance, a deeper connection with loved ones, or a peaceful sanctuary away from the chaos of the outside world? The flowers you choose can be a reflection of your intentions, a silent yet powerful tool to align your space with your desires. The key is mindfulness, being aware of what you bring into your home and how it affects you. As the Buddha once said, what we think, we become. The energy you surround yourself with shapes your thoughts, your emotions, and ultimately, your life. By keeping the right flowers on your table, fresh and full of life, you are not just decorating your space. You are cultivating the energy that will shape your future. So, what flowers will you choose today? If you've watched this far, you're already unlocking the secret to attracting wealth into your home. Comment "wealth flow" below to affirm your commitment to prosperity. But don't leave yet. There's more to discover. Stay until the end to learn how this simple object can bring lasting abundance into your life. Number 4. Black pepper. Place a small container of black pepper on your table, not for seasoning, but as a powerful symbol of energy, prosperity, and the unshakable force of life itself. Across various traditions, black pepper has long been associated with vitality, protection, and the drive to overcome obstacles. In Kabbalah, it represents the spark of life, the inner fire that keeps us moving forward even when challenges arise. Much like the Buddha taught about the power of mindfulness and intention, keeping this simple yet potent spice in your space can serve as a daily reminder that your energy, your dreams, and your aspirations are worth nurturing. What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create, said the Buddha, highlighting the profound impact of our thoughts and surroundings. Freshly ground black pepper is more than just a kitchen staple. It's a force of transformation. Its sharpness mirrors the sharp focus we need in life, reigniting passion when we feel lost or uninspired. Think about the moments when fatigue or doubt creep in, when the weight of responsibilities, financial worries, or setbacks makes you question your path. In those moments, the presence of black pepper on your table can be a simple yet profound anchor, a symbol that reminds you to reawaken your inner fire. Just as a single spark can ignite a great flame, even the smallest shift in mindset can bring about powerful change. This principle aligns with Buddhist teachings on impermanence. Nothing stays the same forever, and just as challenges come, so too will moments of renewal. Often, in the rush of daily life, we forget about ourselves. Responsibilities take over, routines become mechanical, and our personal aspirations fade into the background. But black pepper, small and unassuming, serves as a whisper to the soul. You are alive. Your dreams matter. Your presence in this world is significant. In Buddhism, this idea is deeply connected to the concept of self-compassion, recognizing that you too deserve care and attention. When we neglect our own well-being, we diminish the energy we have to offer others. But when we nurture our inner fire, we radiate warmth, strength, and abundance to those around us. The act of placing black pepper on your table is not superstition, it is intention. It is a declaration that you are worthy of success, abundance, and a life filled with purpose. In modern life, where stress and uncertainty often cloud our sense of clarity, small rituals like this help us stay grounded. Just as a Buddhist monk places a candle before meditation to focus the mind, or as a Zen master arranges stones to cultivate harmony, keeping black pepper on your table is a symbolic act of claiming your inner power. It is a simple yet effective way to remind yourself daily that prosperity is not just about material wealth. It is about having the energy, passion, and clarity to create the life you desire. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment, said the Buddha. And in this present moment, you have the power to reignite your dreams, reclaim your energy, and welcome abundance into your home and life. Number 5. Salt. Salt, such a simple everyday item, yet it carries profound energy that has been recognized across cultures for centuries. You might be wondering, salt, what's so special about that? But in Buddhist teachings and many spiritual traditions, the smallest things often hold the greatest power. Salt is more than just a seasoning. It is a protector, a cleanser, and a silent guardian of abundance. Just as the Buddha taught, as a solid rock is not shaken by the wind, so the wise are not shaken by praise or blame. In the same way, salt remains constant, absorbing negativity and ensuring balance in your home. Think of how air filters work. They collect dust, ensuring clean air flows through your space. Salt works similarly, but instead of dust, it traps unwanted energies, acting as a barrier against negativity that might otherwise settle into your home unnoticed. Now, consider your table. It is not just a piece of furniture. It is the heart of your home where meals are shared, conversations unfold, and connections are deepened. It is a space of both physical and energetic exchange. Just as we nourish our bodies with food placed on the table, we also nourish our homes with the energy that surrounds it. If negative energy lingers, it can subtly affect our well-being, our mood, and even our financial stability. In many traditions, salt has been used for protection and prosperity, placed in corners of rooms or sprinkled across thresholds. But why the table? Because the table is where energy is constantly moving, blessings are received, gratitude is expressed, and abundance flows. Keeping salt on your table ensures that every exchange, every meal, every gathering remains infused with purity and positivity. Ask yourself, how often do you cleanse the energy of your home, just as you clean the physical space? We sweep our floors and wipe our tables, but do we also clear out stagnant, unseen energies? By keeping a small container of salt on your table, you create an ongoing purification process. It works quietly, filtering out negativity and reinforcing a space of harmony and abundance. Many who practice this simple tradition have noticed subtle yet meaningful changes, more peaceful interactions, a lighter atmosphere, even an improvement in financial flow. Whether you believe in energy cleansing or not, salt has been known for its antibacterial and purifying properties for ages. Even science recognizes its power. So why not take this small, effortless step to welcome more clarity, peace, and prosperity into your life? The Buddha once said, "Drop by drop is the water pot filled." In other words, small actions, repeated consistently, lead to great results. Something as simple as placing salt on your table may seem insignificant at first, but over time, the energy it nurtures can shift your entire space. So, I encourage you, try this. Place a small container of salt on your table and observe. How does your home feel in the days and weeks to come? Do you notice a shift in energy, in the way people interact, in the overall atmosphere? Sometimes, wisdom is found in the simplest practices. What do you think? Will you give it a try? 3 things you should never keep on your table. They block wealth and prosperity. Just as certain objects can attract prosperity and harmony into your home, others can unknowingly block the flow of abundance and create energetic barriers that affect your financial and emotional well-being. Your table is not just a physical space. It's an energetic center that reflects your intentions and mindset. If you want to invite wealth, happiness, and positive energy, it's essential to be mindful of what you place on it. Let's explore 3 common things that should never be left on your table if you wish to maintain a space that supports prosperity. Number 1. Bills, invoices, and debt-related paperwork. Bills, invoices, and debt-related paperwork may seem like harmless items on the table, but their presence carries a subtle yet profound psychological and energetic impact. In many spiritual traditions, including Buddhism and Feng Shui, our surroundings influence our state of mind and the energy we attract. When financial burdens are visibly placed where we eat, gather, or work, they serve as constant reminders of obligations, creating an atmosphere of stress and scarcity. The Buddha once said, "Rule your mind, or it will rule you." Just as a cluttered mind leads to confusion, a cluttered table filled with unpaid bills reinforces worry and financial strain. Think about how you feel when you see overdue invoices. Does it fill you with anxiety or a sense of unease? This emotional response isn't just in your head. It subtly shapes your financial reality. The law of attraction suggests that what we focus on expands, and by surrounding ourselves with symbols of debt, we unknowingly invite more financial pressure into our lives. Instead of allowing these reminders of obligation to dominate your living space, take a more mindful approach. Designate a specific, organized space for financial documents, a drawer, a file, or even a digital system to track payments efficiently. Prioritize paying bills on time whenever possible to prevent the accumulation of stress, both mentally and physically. When your table is free from financial clutter, you send a clear message to yourself and the universe. You are capable, in control, and open to prosperity. This isn't just about superstition. It's about creating a mindset of abundance rather than one of lack. A clean and orderly space fosters clarity, peace, and a greater sense of financial well-being. In modern life, where financial responsibilities are inevitable, we must be mindful of how we interact with money and its symbols. If we view debt as an oppressive weight, it will continue to burden us. But if we see financial management as an act of empowerment, one where we take responsibility while maintaining a calm and organized approach, we transform our relationship with money. Just as a Zen master carefully rakes the sand in a rock garden, creating harmony through simplicity, we too can cultivate a sense of order in our financial lives. Keeping debt-related paperwork out of sight doesn't mean ignoring responsibilities. It means handling them with awareness while preventing unnecessary stress from lingering in our daily environment. By making this small yet significant change, we invite balance, ease, and financial flow into our lives, creating a home that nurtures abundance rather than tension. Clearing financial clutter can bring more peace and positivity into your life. Do you agree? Comment: a clean space, a clear mind. If you believe an organized environment helps reduce stress. Number 2. Clutter, mail, keys, random objects. A cluttered table is more than just a messy surface. It's a reflection of the energy flowing through your home and mind. In both Buddhist and Feng Shui teachings, clutter is not just physical disorder. It's an energy blockage that disrupts harmony, clarity, and even prosperity. Your table should be a place of nourishment, connection, and positive energy, yet when it's covered with scattered mail, keys, and random objects, it loses its sacred essence. It becomes a space of distraction, unfinished tasks, and mental fog. When you come home after a long day and see your dining table piled with unopened bills, loose change, yesterday's coffee cup, and tangled headphones, how does it make you feel? Whether you realize it or not, it sends a silent message of disorganization, stress, and stagnation. And just like a cluttered table, a cluttered mind struggles to focus, make clear decisions, and welcome new opportunities. There's an old Zen story about a student who visits a wise master, eager to learn. The master serves tea, but as he pours, the cup overflows. The student watches in shock as tea spills everywhere. "Why do you keep pouring?" he asks. The master smiles and says, "Like this cup, your mind is too full. How can I teach you unless you first empty it? Your table is just like that cup. When it's overflowing with unnecessary things, there's no space for fresh energy, new ideas, or peace to settle in. Think about your table as an altar of abundance. Would you place junk on a sacred altar? Every item you leave on it carries energy, and the more intentional you are about what stays, the more you cultivate a space of clarity and balance. Keeping your table clean is not just about tidiness. It's about creating an environment that supports a focused mind and a peaceful heart. A simple yet powerful habit is to clear your table at the end of each day. Remove anything that doesn't belong, Wipe the surface clean and leave only meaningful objects, perhaps a bowl of fresh fruit, a simple flower arrangement, or a candle that brings warmth to the space. This small daily ritual invites positive energy into your home and life. Just as a clear table welcomes abundance, an uncluttered mind is open to wisdom, new possibilities, and inner peace. What small changes can you make today to transform your space into a source of harmony and prosperity? Number 3. Sitting or standing on the table. Have you ever placed your foot on a table, sat on it for a moment, or even stood on it without thinking twice? While it might seem like a harmless act, many traditions and philosophies view the table as more than just a piece of furniture. It is a symbol of stability, nourishment, and abundance. When we misuse it, even unintentionally, we disrupt the very energy that allows prosperity and harmony to flow into our lives. Our relationship with the objects around us, especially those that serve a central role in our lives, should be one of awareness and respect. Have you ever considered what your dining table represents beyond its physical form? It is a space where meals are shared, conversations are had, and relationships are strengthened. It is where we nourish not just our bodies, but our connections with loved ones. In feng shui, the table is often seen as the heart of the home, carrying the energy of wealth, unity, and stability. When someone stands or sits on the table, they unknowingly introduce instability into this sacred space, just as if they were stepping on the very foundation that holds their household together. Symbolically, standing on a table can be interpreted as stepping on abundance, an act that disrespects the energy of prosperity. In many cultures, there is a deep-rooted belief that sitting on the table invites misfortune, as it distorts the intended purpose of this space. Just as using something improperly in life often leads to unintended consequences. Have you ever noticed how small acts of carelessness, even in seemingly insignificant areas, can subtly influence your mindset and habits? When we treat our table with disregard, we subconsciously diminish our sense of gratitude and respect for the blessings in our lives. In Buddhism, mindfulness is the key to a balanced and fulfilling life. When we practice mindfulness in our actions, whether in the way we handle our possessions, speak to others, or even sit at a table, we cultivate a deeper sense of awareness and appreciation for the present moment. The table is a daily reminder of the importance of sustenance and community. Just as we would not step on the food we eat, why would we step on the very place that holds it? Beyond the spiritual and symbolic aspects, there are practical reasons for avoiding this habit as well. Tables are not designed to bear the weight of a person, and standing or sitting on one can lead to accidents, breakage, or even injury. This lack of consideration can also reflect a deeper tendency to take things for granted, including the very elements of life that provide us with comfort and security. The way we treat our environment often mirrors how we treat ourselves and others. If we carelessly disregard the things that serve us, are we also neglecting to appreciate the people and opportunities that enrich our lives? Respecting your table means more than just avoiding carelessness. It is about cultivating a mindset of reverence for the things that sustain us. Just as a well-maintained table supports meals and gatherings, a well-maintained attitude of gratitude and respect supports a fulfilling life. So, how do we shift our perspective? It begins with small, mindful actions. Encourage family members and guests to use chairs for sitting, to keep the surface of the table free from unnecessary weight, and to treat it with the same respect they would offer to something sacred. In doing so, you foster an environment of stability, prosperity, and mindfulness within your home. The Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh once said, "The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you will see it. The table, in its simple existence, teaches us to be present, to appreciate the meals we share, the conversations we hold, and the abundance that flows through our lives. What other everyday objects in your life might hold deeper meaning if only you paused to notice? Thank you for joining me on this journey of wisdom. By being mindful of the objects we keep on our table, we can create an environment that attracts prosperity, harmony, and positive energy into our lives. Small actions, when done with intention, can have a profound impact on our well-being. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to The Journey of Wisdom, and be sure to turn on notifications so you never miss our upcoming videos filled with ancient wisdom for a balanced and abundant life. What do you think about today's topic? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, stay mindful, stay grateful, and keep inviting abundance into your life.